Hey Aries, this is Dream Priestess Tarot with your reading for August. I have a pick a card set up for Aries, so you can pick one, two, or three. And the cards, excuse me, the cards that we have are the Gaia Tarot, and the stones that I'm using is number one is amethyst, okay. Number two is copper, okay, and then okay, and then we have three is lapis lazuli. Okay, that's my dog making these noises because she's trying to sleep. So just ignore her. She's so cute. Okay, so let's start with number one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, Aries, are you ready? Let's find out what's going on with you for August. I'm really just going to be getting the energies and the vibes and the messages that I'm receiving. So these are general spiritual messages, okay? If you don't feel it in your soul, just let it go. That's the best thing for both of us. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And this is the first one. Let's go number one. Okay, Aries, so for August, let me see what messages I'm getting for you, okay? So far we have the Ace of Swords, okay? We have Two of Wands. We have Seven of Cups. We have 10 of Pentacles, okay? That's money, yes. And we have Eight of Cups, okay? And the messages that I got, they magically appeared because I just remembered to add them, is we have Judgment, okay? Judgment, Passion, which you guys are full of, and Abundance, 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 okay? Yes, 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 yes. So let me go ahead and get the message and I'll give it to you. I don't know how many of you guys are women, and it's not even matter because this is just the vibe that I'm getting for August. You know that song from City Girls, and you know in the beginning when she goes, "Okay, you guys, I'm flying y'all out. Come on, we're coming to Miami. It's time for y'all to shake y'all ass, 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 ass." I feel like that's the vibe right now. Like you're like calling all baddies, like calling all people who's on that rail, like calling all those people who's really trying to, you know what I mean, change their life, you know what I'm saying, and want to be a part of yours, you know what I'm saying, and your changes. So I feel like yes, you've been having some ideas. Like we get this Ace of Swords, this is the beginning. You're like, I'm really trying to do something new. Like, okay, I'm ready. Like you have this idea, or you have this feeling. You're trying to get something started. You feel like this might be good. If I go ahead and put some energy towards this is going to benefit me, okay? And you're going to need people around you who are on your mental level or higher. So if there's some people that you know of or that you spend time with and they're not really about anything, and not even that you're judging them or anything like that, we're not judging anybody, everyone's different, but if they're not what on you're on, you know, it's not even bullying, it's not anything like that. Like some people might be like, oh girl, what are you talking about? Like, you know, what do you mean? You know, like they'll be like, they just won't get what you're talking about. You know, they're not trying to do what you're doing, and they don't have to do the exact same thing. But I mean, you know, like whatever you're trying to do, whether you're trying to get a vehicle, if you're trying to, you know, move, if you're trying to, you know, level up, if you're trying to triple, quadruple your income, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're like, look, it's time to make change, and I'm ready to make this change. And you know, you're gonna be around people. Of course, you're doing your own thing, but it's like the people that you do spend your downtime with, it is not always about business, but you do want to talk about people who are trying to succeed. You know, it doesn't even mean that they're ballers, but it means that you know their mindset. You know, next month they're um, you're gonna start coming up with some things like, okay, let's do this, let's do that. Like, I know I'm being very general, but this is a general reading, so this could be with anything, whatever you're trying to strive for in life, um, whatever kind of way that you're going. You're trying to get abundance. You're trying to make this money, and money is coming. By the end of the month, you're going to have good money, and you're going to want to go do something. We have 8 of Cups. This is about going on a spiritual trip or being spiritually enlightened. So either you're going to go on a trip, but I feel like most likely you're going to feel like you're on another level. You know what I'm saying? You're really not going to be fucking with the same people anymore by then. By the end of the month, for sure. And it's not even about not fucking with anybody. It's not to hurt anybody's feelings, and it's not like I said. It's not even based on people, and I don't even believe in calling people trash and stuff like that. It's just, you get this idea, and you're like, I'm ready to get started. You're going to get started. You're going to want to talk about it with people who are on the same thing, who are not going to go, oh yeah, yeah, that sounds cool, or yeah, maybe one day, or go, oh god, I got bills to pay, I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get people who are open-minded and are moving ahead, and you're going to find those people if you don't have them around you already. But I feel like you have one or two that if you started telling them some ideas, they'll perk up and be like, oh, okay, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? And how will we do this, and how will we do that? And you guys start coming up with ideas together, even motivating each other, being like, okay, let's do this. Like by the end of the month, let's, you do your goal, we check on you. You might have a buddy system or something. People are going to be exchanging ideas, and it's going to get you excited, and it's going to bring you money, and you knew it. Like, you know that already. That's what I'm saying. You know that when you get in your zone, you get in your bag, okay, you don't come out until you got something in your hand. So you're going to be doing good. And the thing is, it's all going to feel like not even a dream, but every day you're going to be motivated. Like, even little things happening is not going to really upset you, because you're going to be like, give us some other winners, give us some other people who want to be winners, okay? And get these options going. I don't know what you're trying to do, but I feel like it's going to pop. I feel like it does involve other people, but you could be doing something by yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing your own thing. We got abundance. I always think it's about business, baby, but you're trying to get this money by any means. You know what I mean? I mean legally, obviously, but you're trying to make this money, and you trying to be open. That's why you're going to be listening to people, listening to what other people are talking about, all coming up with your ideas together, and being like, okay, if we step to this every day for 30 days, by the end of the month, obviously you're going to have results. Like, that's how things work. So you're going to be feeling good, and you're going to be on a new trip. Like, September is going to be, you're going to be like, what else? What else? Like, I've done this. Like I knew I would. Okay. And you're going to be feeling so good. So good job. Number one, Aquarius. I'm really happy for you guys, because you needed this. I know last year was crazy, and I know the beginning of the year probably had you like, come on now, but things is getting good. Things are getting really good, and you're going to be awesome, like you always are. Okay? So thank you so much for letting me read you, and I will be going to number 2. Peace. Hey Aries, we're on to number 2. Okay. Here we go. Let me go ahead and channel what I am getting. We have 2 of Pentacles. Okay, just want to show it to you a little bit. Hopefully you can see it. We got 2 of Swords. We have the Youth. Okay. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have Desire. Okay, so by the end of the month, you're going to be getting your desires. That's good. Cocoon. Okay, you might be feeling like you're in a cocoon right now. Oh my god, I was just having this reading with somebody else earlier. Who was it, Aries? So that's very interesting. Are you ready? And what do you want? Do you even know? And did it change? Because sometimes the things we want might change a little bit, and we have to change along with it. So, okay, let's see what we got. Okay, you number 2 Aries. What's going on with you guys? Okay, there's money opportunities, a couple things. Either you already have them, or you're trying to make them happen, or you're creating them by creating your own business and you creating money for yourself. We have the Two of Swords, being confused about something or feeling in between something, feeling like, should I do this or should I do that? Um, okay. The Youth, okay, maybe working with some kids, maybe feeling like a kid yourself, maybe people who are childish around you, that you just like, come on now, be easy. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, money, obviously, and desire. So, oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay, I'm getting you. You want to make money a different way. You want to make money the right way, for you. You know, there's something you're trying to do. You dream about this. Like, you might not even talk about it because you don't like to talk about things that you feel like you can't have. But if you had it your way, you would like to have a job. You would like to create a job for yourself, aka a business, where you are doing what you wanted to do all day. Okay, and I know people sometimes be like, I would just sit on my ass and chill. You'll be surprised what you would do if you're having a good time. You know what I'm saying? If you like to paint and people paint, you know, and you actually were taking your art seriously and you got your art around, you know what I'm saying? You can have people paying for your art because people do it. You know what I'm saying? If you like your music and you actually start, you know, putting your music out, people make music, you know, and they get money, like in real life. Like, these are things, and I'm not saying you're going to do those things, but I feel like whatever it is that you contribute to this world, you can do it and you can make money and you can begin to start really making money this month, or at least getting everything situated to make it happen. So the thing is, if you do work a regular job and you feel like, you know, you're tired of it, start making some changes. And you don't believe in it. You feel like you can't do this. You know what I'm saying? You feel like this is for when you were young. But your goals are still your goals. Like, the things that you love are still your passions. You can still do the things that you enjoy and you can still make money. You just have to make it happen. Oh, oh, sorry, my dog and my rabbit. Everything's fine. Anyway, I'm the jumpy one. So yeah, I feel like you really desire this. This is what you really want, and I feel like by the end of the month you can start having plans that will make this really happen and make your goals a reality. Um, Cocoon. I feel like you are going to, what do you call it? You're going to blossom, baby. You're going to bust out of that cocoon. Okay, like the most beautifulest radiant butterfly. But you do have to take that time to build the wings. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I felt that. Girl, oh, boy, whoever you are. I felt that. You take your time, baby. You're going to get there. You really, and not only that, you need to really, you know, sometimes we have to play games. That's why people say sometimes when you're being intuitive, because I do believe a lot of Aries are very intuitive. Like, you guys have the hand of God on you. Like, not I said that to Pisces either too, but Pisces have their own special relationship with God. Aries also have their own special relationship with God. You guys, you know, Aries, you guys are leaders, and there's something inside of you that knows right from wrong, and but you also have to believe in yourself too. You know, so if you're not believing in yourself, and if you're really not trying to even give this a chance, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Well, like, why not you? That's the thing. If you really know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you don't even have to be the most amazing. If you're like, dang, I'm not that girl, I'm not that guy, I'm not all the way up there. I don't have a million followers. Everyone doesn't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not known for that because you haven't put anything out there. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear it. I would love to hear your music. I would love to see your art. I would love to see your guitars. I would love to, whatever it is you do. Okay, babysitting plans. Okay, ways to build. Because like I said, I feel like all the signs right now are building empires. Like, that's what we're all doing right now. Everyone is building their own empire. This right now, the way the world is, it's all about building what you can offer yourself and what you can do. Okay, so everything that you need to make all the money that you want to make, that you can make, is inside of you. That's the catch. It's not outside of you at all. You have to go within and you have to figure out whatever shit is stopping you from thinking properly to what you can really do, because you think you're thinking logically by not doing what you want, but really, you know what I'm saying, you're just postponing something that you really do want and you really can have if you put your mind to it and you put in real work, you know what I'm saying, and you put your doubts aside and you bring in results. Like, those are things that you can really start doing immediately. So I think this month you're going to really start seeing that. Do your research. Definitely do your research. There's people out here. Also the youth. You know, I mean, I was getting that you are getting these ideas from when you were younger, but also maybe you are the youth, or maybe you are around the youth. Maybe people look up to you. Maybe you have people. You're something about the youth. Something, you represent the youth or something like that. Even if you're an older person, you know, there's you here for the kids almost. I don't know what that means, but you are here for the kids, and not only about your other kids. I don't know. I'm not trying to push that on anybody who doesn't want kids or something. I'm just saying, I feel like you can really lead by example. You can really start doing things that kids out here wish they can do. That they're around people who are telling them that they can't do it, and all they need to do is see you. You know what I mean? And see what you're doing and hear your story, and that's all they need to hear. And they will start to live their dreams, and it will be a spiral effect. We all want to live in this perfect world, but we have to do our part to create that. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as perfect, no, but you know, your life can be great. Your life can be perfect. Not perfect, but as close as perfect as can be if you let it be. You know what I'm saying? So your desires are going to come true, and you need to do something to show yourself that you can trust that intuition. So do your research this month. You know, put out some feelers. Start understanding what you need to do to get this dream popping. Let this dream pop. Like, put on that swag that you want to put on. Listen to the music you want to listen to. I mean, obviously you're Aries. You know, you don't let nobody control you, but I think sometimes, you know, you guys get stuck. Even y'all get stuck. So, but you shake it off. So shake this off too, and be like, oh snap! Like, I'm about to start my dream life. Like, oh my god! Like, this is crazy. Okay, but why not you? Like, you are Aries, and not only that, you doing something that's really going to benefit you and other people. So you should be proud. I'm proud of you, and I love you, Aries. And I will see you for September reading, or maybe earlier than that. I don't know, but keep in touch. All right, bye. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, number 3. I have a message for you guys. I don't know how you're gonna take it. I don't know how you're gonna take it. I really don't. I even don't even shoot. But I gotta give you the message. You chose lapis lazuli, okay? I feel this one for you. This is the first reading so far that I've done that I got instantly and knew exactly what to tell you guys. Destiny, okay? Here we are. Look, you feel that sinking feeling in your belly? I'm about to tell you something. Choice. I'm just kidding. Choice. Choice. Because you do have a choice. Before I tell you what I'm going to tell you, you always have a choice. You get to do whatever you want. Free will is real. Free will is real. Perception. I never feel like I understood this card until right now. Like, I understood it, but now I'm really understanding this right now. It's all about your perception. You see, there's darkness all around her. It might seem dark, but it's not. Okay, now bear with me. Now we have Ace of Wands. Okay, the passion, the beginning of passion. And then we got 8 of Swords. Okay, and then we got Teacher. Okay, the messages I wrote myself. Luxury is for you. Abundant lifestyle, environment. Yes, God. Confession. Now, before you start asking, what does this mean? What does this mean? Why am I being so dramatic? Aries who picked this cards, number 3, listen. You guys are the chosen ones. Do you understand me? Okay, you guys, this is your destiny. Like, you do have a choice. You don't have to do anything. But you guys are teachers, okay? And I was feeling that for numbers 2 too. But you guys who picked number 3, you guys are on that path, and there really is not kind of really too much escape. Like, you can choose to not do it, but it's like you not doing it is kind of you not being your whole self. You know what I mean? And you are a teacher. I don't care how much you're telling yourself you're not. I don't care how much you're saying you don't know anything. I don't, to teach anybody. I don't care what things you say. You should be saying I know, because you really are a teacher. Yes, like, you are a teacher. You're here to teach people things. You're here to teach people growth, like this crazy growth. I don't even know exactly where it comes from. I don't know if it comes from their heart, from your heart. I don't know if it comes from your mind. I don't know if it's coming from your spirit just only, but you know what I'm saying? There's something about you that is greatness. You know what I'm saying? And by the end of the month, it might stress you out. First off, it might stress you out in two ways. It might stress you out in the way that you're not listening to the signs. You're getting signs and you're like, no, 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 no. I don't want to be anybody's teacher. I don't want to, okay, get my life the way I need it so that I can do these teachings. I don't want to be, okay, being called on by students. I don't want to have the responsibility of, feeling like I have to teach people. Like, you might be feeling like, what the hell? Like, I'm not trying to be no teacher. But you are some type of teacher. And it not necessarily at a school. Or maybe that, but not necessarily at a school. You teach people things about life. You teach people things about, okay, about the life they really are supposed to live. This luxury is for you. It's like you. This is the thing, though. You know what I mean? Maybe you're not a teacher right now, or you're not teaching anyone right now. But I feel like you're always telling people things. That's why you're always bossing people around. And I feel like also you be thinking about people a lot. Like, you see people, even people you don't know, and you're like, oh, you're thinking about things they should do to change their lives that will make it better. Like, feel like you think about this all the time. You see people and you're like, you should wear this, you should do that. You know what I mean? You're smart enough to get in this. If she would just go into that would be better for her. If you would just do this, that would be better for him. And I feel like these are passing thoughts that you think. You know what I mean? But not everyone thinks like this. You know what I'm saying? I know you feel like everyone is everybody. Of course, you're the only you. But you specifically think of solutions all day. And that is what teachers do. Teachers provide solutions to the questions that kids have. So you are a teacher. You are here to teach people. And confession, you know what I mean? You've been hiding out, not doing it, you know what I mean, living life, doing whatever. But it's about that time where you're being called. And the part change, no, I'm not really. You want change, but to actually go through the changes sometimes is uncomfortable. It's going to make you uncomfortable. You're going to doubt yourself so hard. And this is a part of the process. This is a part of the process. You, at the end of the month, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even matter how your situation is. I don't even feel like your situation is bad. I feel like in your head it's bad. I feel like you thinking about all the things that you got to do, all the things that need to be done, all the ways you could do it. And you kind of are like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, you're passionate about it. You're very passionate. We see this passion card here. And you teach people how to sew their own webs. Like, because we got the spider here. You teach people how to do things for themselves. That's what you can do. You can show people how to be better, how to be a better them by you being a better you. By you going up to your calling, you make other people want to go up to their calling. So that's what I feel like this is about. You are here to teach people and perception. Some people might not understand where you're going from, or you might feel like, damn, this is a big ass job. It is a big job. To educate people, tell them how to live, it's a big job. Yeah, but you can do it. You can definitely do it, and you're meant to do it. So you will do it, and it will be amazing. Or you won't. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to, and I'm not saying it in a manipulative way. I'm just saying that if this message is for you, then you are a teacher, and if you've been like, no, I'm not trying to do that, Spirit is going to get you. Spirit's just gonna get you, and you don't have to. It's a spirit, not in an evil way, not in a crazy way. We're talking about just, this is your calling. This is what you're meant to do. Every time you're not doing it, other things are gonna be bothering you. You're gonna be called to, to put yourself into shoes. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need necessarily, you know what I mean, the certification. Like, if God tells you that you are His instrument, you don't need anybody to tell you, oh, who you think you are. Bitch, I know who I am. I'm God's instrument. Like, that's who you are. You are someone that God uses. And, He knows that you can easily really make things a lot easier for other people. But sometimes that does call on some type of trade and some type of sacrifice where you will have to, give a lot of your energy to other people. And I know sometimes Aries, you do be helping people. You, excuse me, do be, you do help people, but also, you know, you make sure you're doing yourself, and this is going to mean that you're giving a lot more of yourself to other people. But it will be rewarding. That's the thing. It will be rewarding. It will really make you cry happy tears. Like, not even cry. You don't have to cry, but it's just like a big ass awakening. Like, oh my god, oh my god. So now that's the thing. You might feel instant depressed. That's what I would feel if I had to be a teacher. I'm glad I'm not y'all. Sorry. But if I had to be y'all, I'd be like, oh my god, teach people, that is such a huge responsibility. But he only gives it to the ones who can handle it, and you can handle it. You're not easily fooled. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that people go through, and you feel like if they had someone like you in their life, you know, it would help. And this could be a business idea. I don't know what you're gonna do. That's what I'm saying. This is a life calling, and the thing is, you will always be abundant when you are doing the service of your purpose. But um, this could be a business idea too. Everyone can make money. That's the thing. You won't be scamming anybody. If you have this idea that you like, if you want to charge people, but you feel like, damn, can I charge people though? Yes, you can. But you know, you have to. That's where this whole journey is coming from. You're going to have a lot of work to do, a lot of things you have to get rid of in your mind, a lot of limiting thoughts that you no longer need. You know what I mean? Or you never needed. Just you need to get into your zone because you are destined for greatness. You're destined to help other people reach greatness, which is such an awesome thing to be able to say. You know what I'm saying? These people are not even my kids. You put a thought into these people's minds and you made them great. Like, you know, and you can't take all the credit, but yeah, you know what I mean? Your influence makes the world a greater place. Like, that's what we all trying to do. And that's especially what you're here to do, Aries. So congratulations. That's what I was reading. But yes, I already see that. Get ready. Destiny. It's your destiny. Don't run. Or run, whatever. That's the saying. God don't care. God has so much patience for you. God has so much patience for you and knows you by heart and knows what you're gonna say before you even say it. So that's the best thing about being God's children. So yes. Thank you, Aries, so much for letting me read you. I might be doing bi-weeklies. I might be doing monthlies. But please stay tuned. I will be around. I love you so much. Peace. I keep missing the camera because it's my first time using it, so just ignore it.